be here my second year of being at Royal Winter Fair, and to think that I get to come to one of your most fantastic shows and one of your best rodeos, that's just wonderful. So here I'm going to ask my 4 horses to travel around. Oh, hang on a second. Please excuse me for a second, I just have to clear some things up. I know, darling. It's different, isn't it? Back home in Australia when we ride out and you're at liberty running around, people clap, I know. I don't know why it's like that over here. Sorry. Oh, okay, that's good. Thank goodness for that. I tell you what I was thinking, I flew all the way from Australia 4 years ago thinking people would love us, no clapping, thank goodness you did. Okay, so now that you did that, I'm kind of knowing why you didn't. One, I sound funny, I talk a little different, so you probably don't want to clap too loud because you'll miss my voice. The other thing is you're probably worried about scaring my beautiful horses, and I really appreciate that. To think that you want to be quiet and not upset them, but you need to know, these aren't just 4 horses, these are 4 of Australia's biggest show-offs, and they absolutely love applause. Now I'm going to give a bit of a test to all of you. They reckon you're pretty loud here in Toronto, so I'm going to see if you can scare those horses from where they are. And let me tell you, if you can clap and cheer so loud that you frighten them, I will give you all of the money in my right pocket. Go! My horses are some of the very best horses in the world, or they're deaf, or you're not very loud clapping. But that was pretty good. Do you know what will really scare a horse normally? Ladies and gentlemen, the best way to test these horses normally would be anything that flutters, paper, plastic. That really worries a horse. So on the count of 3, I want you to throw all your Canadian cash and all your credit cards into the arena. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's going to work one day. I'm going to be rich. Okay, so while I've got them there, let me come back over and take them with me and let me introduce them to you. These are Australian stock horses. I, Guy McLean, am an Australian stockman. Now, stock horses to Australia are like quarter horses to America. They're our cow horses. They're the horses that we use. The man from Snowy River rode a stock horse. The best competitive camp drafters ride stock horses. So these are the horses we use for everything, and that's why we call them the breed for every need. See, in Australia, we're a pretty poor country. I mean, Australia started off with convicts from England, so anything we had, we stole. So we couldn't really afford, but I'm a rich Australian. I've got 4 horses. So you'll notice that when I ride him, we ride very traditionally, very much like an English rider. I want him to collect up, break the pole, and trot out just English horse, but when he stops, I want him to stop like a Western horse. When he turns, I want him to be correct enough that he can control a cow. When he runs, I want to know that I can get up on the shoulder of a beast and move him around. If I had to gallop in there in the bush and knock over the cameraman, I could. If I had to flying past here at a flat gallop, shut this little horse down and stop and turn around and go back the other way, I could. If I had to like the dressage horses do, they use a warm blood. No, we use an Australian stock horse. Most people, if they needed a horse to canter sideways like an Andalusian, well, they'd use one of them. We just use a stock horse. If we need the horse to go from the front of this horse here all the way to my 3 horses there doing a skip, because when I say flying changes in the dressage world, they know what it is. Rodeo world they don't, so I just call it skippy, skippy, skippy. Excuse me. Hello. The job is not finished. Oh, hang on. I just get the distraction a bit. I do this with my fingers. This is very nice. That's good. Now, just so you know, we're still performing. Excuse me. Earth to hope. Get in position. Very nice. Now, you're supposed to stand still, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called flying changes. Now, as I said, in the rodeo world, skippy, skippy, skippy. Now, the best horses in the world could do about beep, 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 beep. You're very good. to see how many skippies I can do. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, I can't count past 32. Awesome. So, what do you think they're thinking when they watch me do all this? Show off. That's what they're thinking. They think that this little horse is the teacher's pet, and that's fair, because he is. Here I'm going to bring them here, take them all and ask them to... Oh, that's a bit rude. I'm going to ask them to side pass here, all together, in a straight line sequel, looking professional. Don't worry that they're not clapping, they're clapping on the inside. Then I'm going to make this beautiful big here. He's my number one. He's the most important horse in the... He's the leader of the group. In the owner of my heart, I'm very proud. Let's hope. I'm going to bring Mr. Sequel and Mrs. Pride down here. Pride is a gorgeous girl. She's on my right. His Sequel is coming from right to left. Pride, they love you, Pride. They listen to you. So let's bring them over here. So what I have now is these three wonderful horses standing. Now, they are no longer horses now. They are actors. Right now, they're acting like red cones at the trainer shoot. So I can't go between turn A and turn B. We'll do a flying change between B and C. Watch this horse, ladies and gentlemen. Watch the feet of this horse. One of the only horses in the world with the ability to canter backwards. And that's not a lie. He is a superstar. And I hope he hasn't been copying the bronc horses because he just leapt in the air there. So that's a huge thing. You know, the appreciation is incredible. The girls. Excuse me, Sequel. That's me. So that's very nice. What else? Just trying to think. What else I can do? Oh, Pride. Come on, darling. You spent all day at the hairdressers to make your hair look like that. Come and show the people. You were going to show your Pride that you think she's the prettiest horse in the world. She's going to gallop up here, right? Now, while she's running hard here with me, her adrenaline is up. She'd be thinking about going fast. Can you imagine that you've just run and you've gone out and got your adrenaline up? The last thing you'd be thinking about doing is shutting all that down and settling yourself right down onto the ground. This man doesn't want me today. What she's just done there, it's amazing. It's absolutely incredible for a couple of reasons. The one, if she was fearful, this would be an awful place for her to be. She could get eaten down here. But not with me, because she just tried to eat her while I'm cracking meat. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. The main reason that this is so incredible is not only because they're a prey animal and they worry about their lives, but Pride hates getting dirty. She's going to have to go and get her nails done. Good girl, Pride. Not only is she the prettiest horse I got, she's my best looking dog also. Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Scratchy. We've got Scratchy and Itchy over here. So I'm going to bring them there. I'm going to leave you next to you. What I'll do is I'll take you, Pride. If I can get the cameraman to just back up a little bit, please. If I can get the cameraman to just back up a little, please. If I can get the cameraman to just back up a little, please. Very nice, sir. Thank you very much. He's well trained. Whoever's been working on him has done a good job. Right there. Going to come over here. What I'm setting up, ladies and gentlemen, I saw the pretty girls do it before. The barrel racing. You like that? You like the barrel racing? Yeah. Don't all clap at once. Okay, so a little bit of pride, barrels don't work like that. Barrels stand still. Now, actually, mine is a lot harder because my barrels don't stand still. They do move. I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, that I, Guy McLean, am an undefeated world champion barrel racer. Go on, clap. my entire career have I ever been beaten in a race by a barrel. I win every time. Because that's why they're not very fast, because they're so fat and round. You're going to... Excuse me. Move over. Excuse me a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to leave them there. Now, I tried to watch the barrel racing horses. I tried to see exactly what they did. Now, I noticed out the back that before they came on, they put on their lipstick. There's a couple here. Right on, no! Now, so these barrels are racing and they're off. And they're running. The barrels are running, doing whatever they like. Here they come tearing back to their owner. Just like three mad, obsessed barrels. This is really good. So you're going to come, and I'm going to pick them up. Sometimes the in the back get tired, a little bit worried. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little barrel race. It's my fault for picking on the girls. I think, come and share in this, my friend. If you want part of the spoils, you have to do the work. So I'm going to bring Hope here. I'm going to leave him standing there. Bring these over. I'm going to do a little barrel race because then I'll be able to win a check. Because those big barrel races take about 16 seconds. I think I can do mine in about 7. So I'm going to bring Pride over here. Park her there. Okay, so because it's a little barrel race, I will start from close. I'm going to try and do what the barrel racing horses do before they start. Then I shoot around this barrel here. Get up here. The crowd normally goes wild. They think that's the barrel. Oh, that barrel's running. I think I won. And not only that, look how quick my clean-up is. Here, barrel, 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 barrel. Here, barrel, barrel. Barrel. You guys, my name's not barrel. It's hard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting close here. Finish. I'm getting close. Now, there's a ball. When I get close to finishing, don't clap like you want me to leave. I'm getting close to doing the big finale, but for the big finale, I'm going to be facing one part of the arena, and it's important to me that I'm facing the ones who appreciate us as a team the most. You had me at woo! Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Because my pretty little... Thank you, I think. I love the whistles when I find out they belong to a big biker, not so much. Because Miss Pride did all the running away. Because Miss Pride says down on a barrel, and I don't like being a barrel, I'd rather lay down and be a horse. I'm going to have her... Please put your bottom on the ground. I'm going to have... Don't lay out flat again! Oh no, my barrel is broken. Righty-dighty. Oh no, she's really broken tonight. See you later. She's for sale, ladies and gentlemen. Not really. I would never sell my Pride. She's beautiful. She's just saying that. What you do is you lay the barrel down. Then you take one horse and you place it over the barrel. Then you bring another horse and you place it over the barrel. And when you put 3 horses over the barrel, there is no running away to be done. Do you believe that I, Guy McLean, can stand on the back of these 3 horses and crack 2 whips? Yep. You reckon? Oh, that is awesome. Because you believe it, I don't have to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. If you clap, I'll do it. I always forget to stretch. Let me do that little bit right there. Alright, so here I'm going to poke this one with me here into my belt. Take my 2 Australian stock whips, work it in front of my chest, and Queensland crossover with these wonderful people here in the Royal Corporation. Let me tell you why I do this. I do this because I say to my 4 horses here, my family and my friends, I say to them, if you can be special, if you can do things no other horses in the world can do, you, my friends, will belong to me and I will belong to you for the rest of your lives. You will never go hungry. You will never go cold. These horses will be retired when they're finished performing and be looked after forever because of what they give right now.